Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be how your enemies are closer than what you think. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for the people in the back. Listen, people, your enemies can be closer than what you think. Perhaps they're in your face. I'm gonna just go ahead and put it right on out there, y'all. They are right in your face. And in this video, I'm gonna give y'all all the places of where you should look when it comes towards your enemy, okay? But with that being said, y'all already know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. If any one of these places or signs resonate with you, okay? So we're gonna get into the first place of where you should look in terms of your enemies, okay? So number one, your family, all right? Now, I know y'all been hearing it over here. Y'all been hearing it over there. I get it, but I am confirming this to you in this video, okay? Drop in the comments and let me know if I'm talking directly to you. But your family can be some of the most hateful individuals on this planet. All right, why is that, Reno? It's because they know you, they've seen you, okay? They've birthed you, they've raised you, they handle you, they actually touched you, right? And then you have the nerve to want to do something different than what they are, or you have the nerve to want to be something different than what they are, okay? Understand this, your family can be some of the most hateful people, some of the most jealous people that you will ever encounter because they know you, they've seen you, they've played with you, all right? And now you got the nerve to want to go be great. Yes, sir. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I just want to be great. You got the nerve to want to go out here and be great, do something different and be special out here in the world. All right, your enemies can be your family, okay? Not only that, y'all, but sometimes your enemies can be your family simply because they just want to be over you, right? They want to be the top dog. And when they see you, chasing greatness, chasing success, or whatever the case is, or whatever's going to put them in second place, they'll start being your enemy, right? Idols become rivals. And that's a whole nother video. But idols become rivals, right? I had a family member who I looked up to very well, right? And I wouldn't say necessarily looked up to, but I would say had a lot of respect for, right? That's a difference. When you look up to somebody, you idolize them, right? And that's a form of idolatry. So I try not to idolize people, okay? However, I have a lot of respect for certain people, whether that's family, whether that's, celebrities or people who do things that I admire or things that I like, right? But with this particular family member, I had a lot of respect for them, right? I loved them perhaps. And not only that, but, I'm not saying I was taking their exact footsteps, but I utilized their life, right, at some point in my life as a survival guide to get at least where they are. Obviously, y'all, the goal is to raise the bar, okay? But understand this. I looked up to him to an extent, all right? And so what I'm saying is this right here. When that family member seen that I was writing books, okay, I'm trying to do stuff on social media, like being a motivational speaker, preacher, whatever y'all want to call me. I'm doing all these different things. Well, that's going to cause friction in that relationship. And that's what it did. It caused friction with that family member and myself. It caused friction because I wanted to do something much more. It's not because I wanted to outshine them. It wasn't because I was trying to say I'm better than you. It was just simply saying that, look, I see where you are. I see what you did and I respect it. But this is where I am. This is what I'm doing. And, I want to take it a bit further, right? I want to get the way you are quicker, okay, than how it would be had I took your exact route. It's about raising the bar. Somebody drop in the comments and say, raise the bar, all right? And so without going into a long rant on that story, all I'm saying is, y'all, is this right here. Your family can turn into your enemy because, number one, you are trying to chase greatness, okay? Number two, they feel like you're taking their spot. They feel like, I have competition. This is a threat, right? When in actuality, we should be family. In actuality, it shouldn't be no threat. We should all get money together. We should all become successful together. That's what it's about. It's not about, oh, I'm the scapegoat and I'm the only scapegoat. Because that's the thing, y'all. A lot of times people just be wanting to be the scapegoat of the family. They want to be the ones who, I'm the savior of the family. I did it, right? It's all good. Everything come through me, right? When there can be multiple scapegoats. You know what I'm saying? Forget a scapegoat. There can be multiple saviors. There can be multiple leaders in the family. It's not always one. And I feel like we suffer from that in our community specifically being that it has to be one big dog. It has to be one scapegoat. It has to be one savior. It got to be one Moses. It got to be one. I'm the only one. And that causes a lot of friction in the family. Okay? And so if y'all drop in the comments and let me know if that resonated with y'all, all right? But all I'm saying is, chosen ones, is sometimes family can be your biggest haters. Family can be your biggest enemies. And they can be right there in your face. Okay? You done seen the signs. But sometimes, or a lot of times, you ignore the signs, okay? So with that being said, y'all, we're going to move to the second place of where you should look in terms of your enemies. It's going to be this, y'all. Your relationship. Oh, yeah, we finna talk heavy on this one, y'all. Your relationship, okay? And so a relationship, right, marriage, whatever the case is, okay? They are different, but they are the same. Both romantic, but different obligations, right? When you are married, you said I do, and you're up under those vows under God, the Lord, the Most High, right? In a relationship, you can walk out the next day, okay? You can walk out tomorrow, and it won't mean a hill of beans. That's a relationship. Sad to say, y'all, but that's exactly what it is. So what's your point, Reno? All I'm saying is, chosen ones, is this right here, okay? In your relationship, you can be with someone who is in competition with you. You can be with someone who, hate the fact that you're chasing greatness. You can be with someone who is jealous of you. You can be being with somebody, sleeping with them, kissing on them and everything. And the whole time, y'all, they are jealous of the moves that you are making. It can be for multiple reasons, y'all. Maybe they are not where you are in life. Right? Maybe they just hate the fact that you're trying to chase greatness. Maybe they feel like they're behind, right? And you making them look bad. It can be so many reasons, okay? Maybe it's because they want you to stay right there with them. Sometimes people don't even want to be the first one to do it. They don't want to do anything. They're like, man, stop chasing greatness. Stay right here with me. You making me look bad. Come on, man. Let's just have a beer. Come on, baby. Let's just sit here and watch TV all day. Come on, baby. Let's just stay right here. Let's lay in the bed all day. Let's just do this. Let's just do that, right? In a relationship. But you want to do so much more. You want to go to school. You want to go to college. You want to go back and get your degree, right? You want to go back, and get that education that you missed out on. You want to start your business. You want to do so many more things in life, and they hate the fact that you are doing it. Oh, they can go cheer somebody else on all day. Why? Because they're not as close to their light. Somebody drop in the comments and say, they too close to my light. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, they're too close to my light. All right? We know what you're saying right now. The people that you are the person that you are in a relationship with, right? Who you are married to, you have to be aware and pay attention to their actions, because that can very well be your enemy. Y'all ever heard the term of sleeping with the enemy? Somebody drop in the comments and let me know if you heard that. Sleeping with the enemy is real, y'all. Okay? I've seen people sleep with the enemy. I've slept with the enemy, right? The whole time they are your enemy. Why? Because they are in competition with you. Why? Because they are jealous of the things that you have. Why? Because they hate the fact that you are chasing greatness. Why? Because they are too close to your light. A lot of times, these be the people who want you to dim your light, but they'll worship somebody else's light. Let me say it one more time, y'all. They'll dim your light. They want you to dim your light. Stop smiling so much. Stop laughing so much. Stop being so great. Stop trying to do this and do that. But they'll worship somebody else's light, right? Listen, somebody drop in the comments and say, that won't work with me. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, that won't work with me, okay? All I'm saying is, y'all, is you got to pay attention to the people that you have around you. More specifically, you got to pay attention to the people that you are in a relationship with, okay? A lot of people probably don't understand this, but the person that you decide to marry, have kids by, or be in a relationship with is one of the most important decisions that you will ever make. More specifically, being married to them or having kids. Why? Because it is abundance that you're going to always have, right? And marriage is the abundance that's going to be much harder to get away from, right? So you want to understand that, oh, okay, if I marry this person, I know that they're not an enemy. I know that they actually have my best interests at heart, right? Or if I have kids with this person, this woman is not vindictive, or this man is not a deadbeat, right? You got to pay attention to all these signs, y'all. The enemy can be right there in your face the whole time, right? Like I told y'all, an enemy is not going to always walk around with horns on his head, right? Saying I'm the devil and I work for the enemy. They ain't going to always be saying that. Sometimes it can be people who got a nice, beautiful smile, right? Nice six-pack for you ladies, okay? A man who you thought that he was just he was the best since sliced bread, right? A woman who you thought that was the best since sliced bread, bro. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? The people who you are in a relationship with, or the person that, I keep saying people, y'all. Unless you are in a polygamous relationship, this goes for you, all right? But for those who are strictly monogamy, the person that you are in a relationship with is very imperative, okay, to your mental health, right? To your emotional health. Because sometimes, y'all, these people are not saying themselves. Sometimes, y'all, these people are going through situations themselves. So, like I always say, y'all, if they can't love themselves, how can you expect for them to love you? If they can't be happy for themselves, how can you expect for them to be happy for you? Okay? A lot of times, y'all, we get with people who are in traumatic experiences, trauma that they haven't got over, trauma that they don't even want to get over. Okay? Understand that, y'all. Your enemy can be right in your face. And let me conclude off this, y'all, before I go to the third one. I know it's going to be somebody in the comments who say, Reno, everybody don't hate me, and they probably just going through some situations or going through some things. I understand that, y'all. And as y'all already know, I am a huge advocate of, listen, I'm okay with mistakes. But if you keep making the same ones over and over again, obviously you're not learning your lesson, which means you are a fool, and a fool despises wisdom, all right? And fools run with other fools. So what I'm saying is, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay for a person, maybe they're having a bad day, I get that. But if they keep doing the same thing, this is a pattern. Okay? And when you start creating patterns, you start creating generational curses, and they keep being passed on, and passed on. All right? That makes sense, y'all. Drop in the comments and let me know if it makes sense. Your enemy can be right in your face. I know I'm talking to somebody, y'all. Okay? So the third place of where you should look in terms of your enemy, it's going to be this, y'all. Your friends. All right? Your friends. You got to look in the circle that you hang with, okay? You got to look at the people who you eat lunch with, eat dinner with, your homies. I'm talking about your A-boom coons, right? The ones, your day ones. You got to watch the day ones too, y'all. And a lot of times, and this goes for relationship too, and family. But a lot of times, y'all, since we know these people, we take it easy on them. Since we know them, we take it easy on them. Since we feel like we love them, we take it easy on them. Why is that, Reno? Well, it's because we are blind to their flaws. We are blind to their mistakes. We are blind to the things that they do to us, right? Now, if it's a stranger, somebody who you don't even know, a person who you just met, and if they do something, you want them quick, fast, in a hurry, right? But your family member, your relationship, or your friends, and we speaking specifically on friends, if they do something, then you more prone to let it go a little bit more. Because you're like, man, that's just Tommy, man. He don't mean that. Man, that's just Keisha, man. She don't mean that. She just be tripping sometimes, right? And the whole time, that's your enemy. Waiting on the moment to take you out. Waiting for the moment to poke a hole in the boat so they can cause infiltration, right? Like I always tell y'all, ships don't sink from the water on the outside of the boat. Ships sink from the water that get inside the boat. Meaning, the people who you are closest to are the ones who you gotta watch. Yes, sir. Somebody drop in the comments and say your enemies are always close. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say your enemies are always close, okay? But here's the plot twist. Y'all ready for the plot twist? You want to keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. Ooh, yeah, we finna talk heavy, y'all. Listen, you want to keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. So here's the thing. Yeah, your friends are cool. Yeah, your friends are great. But understand this. Those who are an enemy, you want to keep them closer. Why? Because they got a point to prove. They got to make sure that you believe that they are for you, right? They got a point to prove. You can get so much more information from an enemy than you can from a friend, right? Your enemy's going to keep you on point. Your enemy's going to keep you on point, y'all. So understand what I'm saying. Keep your friends close. That's fine. Yeah, keep your friends close. But keep your enemies closer, all right? You want to be one step ahead of them. You want to be on point when it comes to your enemies. Now, Reno, I thought you said these are my friends. Yes, friends disguised as an enemy, which means they are actually enemies. I hope they ain't go over nobody's head, y'all. I hope that did not go over your head, okay? Your genuine friends, they cool, they good. But those who are acting like a friend, but in actuality, they are an enemy, those are the ones you want to keep close, right? The family members who are enemies, right? Keep them close, all right? Your relationship partner, you know what's going on. Keep them close, Okay, keep them close because they're going to keep you on your toes. That's going to be your source of information. Keep your friends close, but keep your enemies even closer, all right? Somebody drop in the comments and let me know they following, okay? And so we're going to get to the fourth place of where you should look when it comes to your enemies. It's going to be this, y'all. Your co-workers, okay? Let me say it louder for the people in the back. I'm sure y'all have heard this term, all right, before. Your co-workers are not your friends. When I say friends, I mean genuinely your friend. Your co-workers are not your friends. Co-workers are exactly what the term is. They're your co-workers. These are not your friends. I don't go to work looking for a friend, okay? I don't go to school looking for a friend. I don't go nowhere looking for a friend. Friendships are not forced, okay? They are formed. Friendships are not forced. They are formed. Meaning they form naturally. You don't gotta walk. Well, obviously it's gonna take some type of dialogue, but you don't gotta force a friendship. It just naturally happens. Like, think about any friend that you have today who was your genuine friend. I guarantee you, you didn't force it. It just formed over a period of time, right? And so what I'm saying is with this right here, your co-workers, a lot of people going to work thinking that Jimmy they friend, thinking that Lil Dante they homeboy, thinking that Lil Shanada your friend, right? I get it. You thinking that's your BFF. I understand it. But these people are at work for a what? A paycheck. They are only there for a paycheck, right? And you don't went out there to that job thinking they was your friend. And the whole time they getting all your information. Oh yeah, they getting all your information. And they trying to figure out exactly how to utilize it against you. Why? Because you thought that your coworkers was your friend. Your coworkers are not your friends, y'all. You have to understand that. Now, listen, every once in a while, because I know it's gonna be somebody who say, "Oh man, my best friend came from work." I get it. Listen, those people are outliers, meaning those individuals are people. It don't really happen like that, y'all. It don't really happen like that. But of course, numerically and statistically, you're gonna have somebody who you probably meet, who that one person out of a million, out of 2-3 million, one person who is your friend, genuinely, and be your friend for a long time. That does not happen every day, y'all. I just want you to understand that, okay? And so with that being said, realize your coworkers are not your friends, all right? Those people can turn out to be your enemies. Those who are jealous of you, once again, those who hate you, and those who just simply don't have anything else to do. But that's the only thing they want to do is just work on their job. You got a dream that you're trying to chase, right? You got goals that you are trying to reach. And sometimes, y'all, your coworkers are just not on the same page, all right? So with that being said, y'all, I hope y'all are following. Y'all make sure y'all drop in the comments and let me know. Listen, your enemies can be right there in your face. You just have to pay attention to all the signs, all right? And so the last place, y'all, number 5 of where you should look in terms of your enemies is going to be this, y'all, your associates, okay? So this is not really a big one. However, it still is a factor, okay? It's not a non-factor. This is still a factor, y'all. Your associates, all right? These are the people who you talk to for no reason, right? This may be your neighbors, your next door neighbors, right? These may be people who you catch the bus. You always see this one person on the bus. Y'all ain't got no problem. Y'all ain't friends, but every time you see this person, they speak to you, you speak to them. That's an associate, okay? Somebody who you associate with. Not the person who you call and tell all your business to. Not the person who you talking about your most personal things to. Not those individuals. Those will be considered friends or family, right? Or if the person who you are in a relationship with, those people, cool. But your associate, these are people who you hire and by, right? Or y'all speak for specific reasons, okay? Specific reasons. Those are associates. You got to watch them too. And the reason why I said that, y'all, is because sometimes people can hate you from afar. Yeah, people can hate you from the inside. Don't get me wrong. That happens all the time. But some people can hate you from afar, right? And so since the associates are not within your circle, they have no choice but to hate you from afar. And sometimes they're trying to get in so they can cause that infiltration. So then they can figure out your deepest secrets. They can figure out, your weakest points. And they want to figure out, how they can take you down, okay? Understand this, y'all. You have to watch your associates just as well, too, okay? You only going to get as far as the people who you talk to for no reason. So if you're talking to 100 bums all day for no reason, then guess what? You're going to become the 101st bum. If you're talking to 100 millionaires, y'all, guess what? You already know. You're going to become the 101st millionaire, right? Reno, does she got anything to do with money? No. But what I'm saying is, y'all, the people who you are associated with is a big portion or a big part of why you are where you are and who you are, okay? Understand what I'm saying, y'all? And it even says in the Bible, once again, y'all, bad associations spoil useful habits. All right, let me say it one more time, louder for my people in the back. Understand this, y'all. Bad associations spoil useful habits, okay? And so with that being said, y'all, we're going to conclude this video. I don't think I could have concluded it any better. Understand this, y'all. Your enemies are always closer than what you think. Okay, so with that being said, y'all can check out any one of the links in my description. Check out any one of my books. That's 8 Steps to Self-Publishing a Successful Book, Rich Mentality, Traumatized by Love, as well as Fairly Unequal. Also, be sure to check out any one of my memberships. That's my YouTube membership as well as Patreon. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.